Hello and welcome to our honest review of the CAC 40 stocks. Today, we'll be discussing the advantages, disadvantages, and giving our final rating of this French stock market index. Firstly, let's start with the advantages of the CAC 40. The CAC 40, which stands for Cotation Assistée en Continu, is a benchmark index for the French stock market that tracks the 40 largest French stocks based on market capitalization on the Euronext Paris market. It started with a base value of 1,000 December 1987 and operates on a free-float adjusted market capitalization methodology. The index is a capitalization-weighted measure of the 40 most significant values among the 100 highest market caps on the exchange and includes companies such as L'Oréal, Renault, and Michelin. One of the advantages of the CAC 40 is that it is a useful indicator for traders to gauge the performance of the French market. As one of the major stock indices in Europe, it is a useful tool for investors who want to diversify their portfolio and gain exposure to the French economy. Additionally, the CAC 40 is reviewed quarterly by an independent steering committee, which ranks companies listed on Euronext Paris according to free-float market capitalization and share turnover in the previous 6 months. Now, let's move on to the disadvantages of the CAC 40. One disadvantage is that the index is capitalization-weighted, which means that larger companies have a greater influence on the index's performance. This can lead to a concentration of risk in a few large companies and may not accurately reflect the performance of the overall market. Additionally, the CAC 40 is subject to market fluctuations and volatility, which can result in significant losses for investors. In terms of trading on the CAC 40, it is important to note that CFDs are complex instruments and 71% of retail client accounts lose money when trading CFDs. Therefore, it is essential to understand how this product works and whether you can afford to take the high risk of losing money. In conclusion, the CAC 40 stocks offer investors a useful tool for gaining exposure to the French market and diversifying their portfolio. However, it is important to be aware of the concentration of risk in a few large companies and the potential for market fluctuations and volatility. Additionally, trading on the CAC 40 through CFDs carries a high level of risk. Based on these factors, we give the CAC 40 a rating of 6/10. Thank you for watching our honest review of the CAC 40 stocks. Remember, this video is not financial advice, and it is always recommended to conduct your own research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions.